Also breaking this morning, a Tesla Cybertruck goes up in flames. This is really incredible video when you look at this.
Just imagine you're driving home with your family, the kids laughing in the back seat, the open road stretching ahead. You trust the machine you're in-built as the safest vehicle ever made. Then, in an instant, it betrays you. Flames erupt. The doors won't open, the windows won't break, and your children are trapped inside. This isn't a nightmare. This is what happened to the Carter family on June 2, 2025. For young lives Emily, Jordan, Kayla, and Tyler snuffed out in a Tesla Cybertruck that became their tomb. One burning question remains: who sealed their fate? It was supposed to be a perfect evening. The Carters, Michael, Jenna, and their 4 children were returning from a joyful day at Yosemite National Park. Their brand new Tesla and $98,000 marvel of futuristic design gleamed under the fading California sun. Delivered just 9 days earlier, it was their dream vehicle. But dreams can turn to ash in seconds. At 7:46 p.m. on Highway 132, just past mile marker 61, something went wrong. The touchscreen flickered like a dying star. The AC roared with scalding hot air, then a sickening thud from beneath the vehicle. Michael, a father who'd always protected his family, pulled to the shoulder, thinking it was just a flat tire. He had no idea the Cybertruck's battery, its beating heart, was about to ignite a catastrophe. Within seconds, flames clawed up from the undercarriage, licking the rear tires. The kids, Emily 11, Jordan 9, Kayla 7, and little Tyler, just 5, screamed from the back seat, still buckled in their car seats. Jenna leaped out, clawing at the rear doors. But there was no handle, no lever, no escape. Tesla's revolutionary design doors, locked by software, windows made of so-called unbreakable armor glass, had turned their SUV into a steel cage. Michael grabbed a tire iron, pounding the glass with every ounce of his strength. His hands bled, glass shards embedding in his skin, but the window wouldn't give. "They're still inside," he screamed, his voice raw with desperation. Jenna collapsed to her knees, her cries echoing across the desolate highway. Passing drivers stopped, helpless. Their tools, useless against Tesla's fortress-like design. 11-year-old Emily, trapped inside, used her smartwatch to call her grandmother, her voice choking, coughing, pleading cut through the chaos. "We can't get out. It's so hot." Then, silence. The flames devoured the back seat, the synthetic interior melted. The children, strapped in, had no chance. By the time the Tuolumne County Fire Department arrived, to 13 agonizing minutes later, the Cybertruck was a molten skeleton. All 4 children were gone. How could this happen? How could a vehicle marketed as the most secure passenger cabin ever created become a death trap? The answer lies in a chilling truth. Tesla knew. Internal reports, buried deep, warned of battery overheating risks as early as February 2025. Engineers begged for delays, for fixes, for a critical software patch to isolate overheating cells. But Elon Musk, the man behind the machine, reportedly said, "Run it through. We can't afford a delay." A patch that could have saved those kids was delayed not for safety, but for profit. Former Tesla engineer Lindsay Waller, speaking anonymously to CNBC, revealed the horrifying reality. "We warned about cascade failures in the battery. Nobody listened." Internal tests showed child-sized dummies trapped in the rear during simulated fires. Those reports, marked low priority, buried under deadlines and budgets. When the Carter tragedy broke, Tesla stayed silent for 36 hours. Their response? A cold two-line press release, calling it a thermal irregularity. No apology. No mention of Emily, Jordan, Kayla, or Tyler. No acknowledgement of the prior battery fires in Utah and Nevada. And no recall. Instead, Elon Musk took 2x, deflecting blame to his engineers, calling it an oversight. But leaked memos tell a different story. Musk himself ignored warnings, pushing production over safety. Michael Carter stood outside the Stanislaus County Coroner's Office, identifying the charred remains of his children. They trusted me to keep them safe, he wept. And I trusted Tesla. Jenna hasn't spoken since that night. Their home, once filled with laughter, is now a shrine of ashes and unanswered questions. The world didn't stay silent. Within 48 hours, 1.2 million people demanded a Cybertruck recall. Parents shared stories of near-miss glitches, lockouts, overheating. Tesla stock plummeted $74 in a single day, erasing $40 billion in value. Retailers like Carvana and Costco pulled Cybertrucks, calling them ethically unlit. The hashtags #Cybertrap and #Justice for the Carters lit up X, TikTok, and Reddit, turning one family's loss into a global movement. This wasn't just a malfunction. This was a design failure. No manual door handles, no emergency levers for backseat passengers, armor glass that trapped instead of protected. Tesla's own tests in 2024 showed doors locking under heat, windows unyielding, children unable to escape. Yet they did nothing. The National Transportation Safety Board called it a catastrophic battery failure, echoing to prior incidents. Still, no recall, no warning, no mercy. Tesla sold the Cybertruck as a fortress. But for Emily, Jordan, Kayla, and Tyler, it was a prison. When innovation prioritizes profit over lives, who pays the price? Not the executives, not the engineers. Silenced by fear, it's the families who trusted a brand that failed them. The Carter's story isn't just a tragedy, it's a warning. How many more warnings will it take? The Carter family deserved better. Their children deserved to live. This isn't just about one fire, one truck, or one family. It's about a system that buries warnings, silences truth, and bets on lives for profit. Will you stand with the Carters, or will you wait until the next fire burns too close to home?